Hello, everyone. This is MC, and I'm going to be your host for this Crypto Coins Coach panel discussion. Today, we are pleased to welcome our friends of this panel discussion, Echo, listing business developer with MEXC, the world's leading one-stop cryptocurrency trading platform with more than 10 million global users, as well as Toma Washawa Nuni, Chief Marketing Officer, and Amit Pellet, Chief Strategy Officer with Kryptomon, the first NFT play and earn game with living NFTs. Sorry if I've mispronounced any of your names. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you
Thank
for
you for
having.
having us.
Hi.
So, we are very lucky to have guests like you guys who need no introduction because you're that big. So, let's waste no time and get straight to the discussion. Do you agree?
Sure, let's do it.
So,
Let's start.
great. So, the first traditional question is for both parties, since it's always interesting for our users to know their favorite projects and team's opinion on Bitcoin and the rest of the market. Now, crypto market has seen several days of sharp declines as never before, with Binance's purchase of FTX as one of the driving factors. So, I would like to ask you, what's your view on the current market we're in, and where do you think it will go from here, guys?
Interesting question. I will pick this one first. So as all markets on all assets, there are always cycles, and there's always a period when also industries need to clean the noise and dirt from it. And recently, for the last 2 years, we saw that it has been happening quite intensively in crypto. We saw that a lot of projects, anonymous people that were able to design a nice paper and a website were raising funds by billions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars. And the ease it was to manipulate markets, as you all well aware know, is, something that has never been seen before in any financial market in the world of any asset. So I think that it was just a matter of time until we were like doomed to get some kind of a correction like this, as brutal as this one is. But like all market corrections, every time in every cycle, the good ones survive and thrive. So Kryptomon, personally, we are using this time to build. We're using this time, this bear market, to build, to get stronger, and to prepare ourselves for the next bull run, and in general, to prepare ourselves for the next gaming era with Web3 mechanics in it. So it will be over. We don't know when. I don't have any guess or bet when it's going to end. But like all bear markets, this too shall pass, and hopefully we will all rise stronger and wiser from this brutal market correction.
Yeah. I'll just add to what Tomer said. In crypto cycles, this is basically my third crypto winter, my third bull market. I've been in the crypto space since early 2014, and I can say my market cycles are very similar to one another. They might accelerate over time, and they might be, declining faster at some points. But I do think that this is what we're seeing right now, especially the entire FTX debacle and Celsius and BlockFi and Voyager and all those companies, is we see what is called the Great Reset. Basically, a lot of actors within the space who offered offerings that were basically Ponzi schemes or just not viable and not scalable. We see them implode, and due to that reason, we see negative sentiment, especially from retail investors that are not in the Web3 space. But the cool thing about it is that retail investors from Web2 forget about those things. Just like in 2017, everyone thought in 2018 that crypto is dead. It's not coming back. And again, 2020, we saw DeFi summer. In 2021, the Great Bull Run, and eventually those stuff come back. So I know everyone are extremely, pessimistic, and some are really sad and disappointed about where we are today. But it's important to keep our head up and know that we can't know what the future holds. And all of us are super optimistic. And In terms of, companies that I'm investing in, I think that in 2017, I invested in a lot of projects that didn't have the ability to develop the projects that they were aiming for. They just didn't have the funding for it. And in the bear market, it's very hard for companies to find additional funding. And due to that reason, it's important to choose projects and companies that have at least 2 years of runway in them to develop what they're planning to build. Um, Also, I know a few other gaming companies and ourselves included that are basically planning on building as much as we can that have like lengthy operating time left. We have over 2 years left. We did an equity round in April. So for that reason, it's important to choose projects that are, the ones that believe you believe are the future or can build towards the future. And I think Bitcoin, Ethereum are here to stay, and they're not going anywhere, and will be bigger than ever.
There's not too much to add from my side, but from my perspective, it's a massive setback. But the industry is made up of so many smart people, right, who truly love what they do. We all have the responsibility to protect crypto, deliver it, and I think we can do it by being good crypto citizens, self-regulating, and so on. Anyway, we are going to get past this.
Well, thank you very much, guys, for your answers. Now, my next question, I think, is for Tomer and Amit, either or. In October, most blockchains have seen a steep decline in NFT sales. Could you make a quick overview on, of the NFT market and play to earn games market, like the way Kryptomon sees it?
Yeah, it took me some time to find the unmute button. I think that in terms of how we perceive the existing market, obviously it's downtrending. And a lot of projects that had a play to earn model where you had to buy the NFTs at very high prices in order to play the game and profit from them are basically non-existent anymore, and their volumes are extremely low, and the value of those assets decreased by 95% or more. And I think that in terms of how gaming specifically that includes NFTs will move forward is that they will transition to a model that is more play and earn. Basically, the model that we're working on, and I think we were actually the first company in the crypto space to coin the phrase "play and earn." That was in August of last year, because our focus was always to build a great game while not focusing a lot on the monetary incentive. Basically, the monetary incentive is an added value to the user experience that he's getting in our game, and less focus on being the sole reason why people want to play in our game. Because when you have monetary incentive as the main reason, the people that are coming to play your game are basically people that are coming to work in it. However, when your focus is user experience, you actually bring gamers on board. And I do think that, this is a new market, and due to that reason, it shifts significantly over time. It's very volatile. And I think that moving forward, we'll see more gaming companies transitioning to this model rather than the old one.
Completely agree, of course, with everything that Amit said. I can add a little bit more than from my side. Again, going back to all of the chaos and the opportunists that were jumping on board the last bull run, we saw it also, especially in crypto, in NFTs. We saw that every 3D artist, so to say, decided to hand out some kind of a collection, and everybody were running to generate GIFs and JPEGs on their computers and to sell them on OpenSea. And then people just took some kind of a video of another game, transformed it in I don't know, iMovie, to a new trailer of a new coin, and said that they were going to launch a new coin and new NFT for their exclusive games, and started to sell PNGs and whatnot in forms of NFTs, and created a lot of chaos. Of course, along came the rain and fixed, I think, most of it. Because at the end of the day, what caused also the fall was the lack of education and understanding of many of the community about NFTs, what they are and what they can be used for. Everybody were just saying someone bought an ape picture of a monkey, for $10 6 months ago, and now we're selling it for $500,000. So the great masses were rushing to buy anything that said NFTs. Now, of course, when everything started crashing and everybody was starting to rug pull from all of this nonsense, so the rain intensified, and that created a huge drop in NFTs, and everybody were basically running for their lives. Same happened, of course, in a play to earn. As Amit said, we're a game first approach company. We believe in play and then earn. So companies that were focused with the play to earn were doing the same things. They were overselling NFTs to guilds with promises of high profits from grinding tokens out of the game. Guilds were buying it. Then guilds saw that it doesn't happen. Then guilds were forced to sell the NFTs back to the market to save some of their money. And you guys know how it continues. So what we think will happen is that people will just understand that NFT can be any digital asset that you can hold in your wallet. It can be your driver's license, it can be your car's title, it can be your airplane ticket, it can be your show ticket, it can be your a picture of a monkey, it can be a song, and it can be a game asset and a game character. So it's not about the NFT, it's about what you do with NFT, the utility that the NFTs has. And once people will understand it, I believe that it will be also one of the biggest growth drivers for the next bull run. Actually, I just wrote about something about it in Cointelegraph. I'm writing on Cointelegraph, and I wrote an article about it. I'm inviting you all to read it.
We'll sure read it then. Now, Tom or Amit, why do you call Kryptomon play and earn instead of play to earn, which is what all the rest does? What is the difference and why is it so important to you guys?
Yeah, so I think that if we look at the evolution of Web3 gaming, we started with the concept of play to earn with Axie Infinity and several other companies. And I think that first of all, when you look at the incentives in Web3 gaming, you have two of them that separates from Web2 gaming. Basically, Web2 gaming has only user experience as the incentive, how immersive the game is, how interesting it is, how addictive it is. And this in Web3 gaming, you basically have another incentive, which is the monetary perspective, the monetary incentive. How much am I earning from that specific game? And when we looked at play to earn, which were the first models in Web3 gaming, the primary incentive was the monetary aspect. However, the secondary one was the game experience. It wasn't as important how interesting the game is. It was more important how much people are earning from it. What is the ROI people can generate from playing the game? And basically, when we look at play and earn, which is the second stage in the evolution of the Web3 gaming revolution, is that the primary one becomes the game experience itself, how enjoyable the game is, how interesting it is. And the secondary one is how much am I making from the game. So basically, the focus is creating a great game that people enjoy while they're getting compensated for the time that they're spending while playing, just as an added benefit and not as the sole focus and reason for why they're playing the game.
And of course, adding a little bit to what Amit said, the basic ownership of your items. So we're not a play to earn. The idea in Kryptomon, and we think that all games should be, is to enjoy playing a game, exactly as Amit said. And while playing the game, if you're playing a game and you're investing in something, then the asset, of course, should be yours, right? You should own that asset, and you should enjoy it and be able to sell it if and when you want to sell it in order to get, let's say, rewarded, or just get what yours for the time that you put inside of that game to develop that certain gaming asset. So play and earn is not about grinding tokens and grinding NFTs out of the game in order to drop them on the market for some sucker to buy them. Play and earn is all about game first and having the opportunity to own your assets and make them actually yours, and to be able to sell them if and when you would like to do so. And of course, be rewarded for your time, efforts, and skills.
Okay, thank you guys. Now, recently, Kryptomon has introduced a new way to forge NFTs through NFT crafting, if I'm not mistaken, the first ever blockchain based crafting mechanics. Now, could you tell us, and our listeners, what it is exactly and why it is considered revolutionary?
Amit, will you pick this one up? You were part of the team, or I can pick this up.
You can take this one, no problem.
Yeah, you were part of creating it, so I assumed that you would like to take it. Well, I'll explain briefly about the technique that we've done. So the crafting basically indeed is a unique, first of its kind way to create NFTs on chain. Basically, in Kryptomon now, you can take a few elements that you own, and you can forge a completely new NFT on chain by fusing these few NFTs together. So this is the first time that such a thing has been created. It is indeed a revolutionary to create your own new NFT out of an existing NFT items that you collect. So yeah, that's basically it. Indeed, revolutionary. You're welcome to follow us on Instagram and on our TikTok and of course Telegram to see more visuals about how the process is being done and of course to try it yourselves.
Yeah, I didn't have a lot to elaborate. That the concept is basically we're creating some form of let's call it an upgradable NFT, basically enabling off-chain data to be on-chain data, where most games are just developing things on the attributes themselves in the game itself. Well, we're also focusing on trying to make all of what you're creating in the app within our game an NFT and not only the base assets.
Well, thank you very much, guys. And now, Echo, we haven't forgotten about you. As you may know, the World Cup is just around the corner. Is Messi feeling it? What is the future of fan tokens in the sports and crypto market, in your opinion?
Personally, I'm very optimistic about this year's World Cup concept section, because the full year World Cup football match is rare, and many cryptocurrency institutions are laying out relevant fields to hit up the World Cup. It's definitely a popular hype scene that we can't be missed. At present, the market value of CHZ, the leader of one of the leader of the concept section of the World Cup, is about 1.38 billion. All kinds of fan tokens have also fluctuate with a general market value of between 10 to 50 million. Actually, I'm optimistic. I'm looking forward. And we already listed a lot of fans tokens. So yeah, I'm very optimistic. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for sharing your optimism with us. Now, Toma Ahmed, there's a lovely question to ask in the end, or at least that's what I think. It's a wonderful idea to introduce your core team members to the crypto audience and cryptomon investors on Twitter. It's always interesting, to know who is behind everything a project is doing. What I noticed though is in the team members' brief biography, not only do you mention their professional achievements, but also the personal as well as hobbies and family? Although this question is not crypto related, at least not that much, I think it's a great opportunity to remind our listeners how to take care of, their mental health during such rough times, because this market is crazy. Now, communication and distraction from the charts can help. Anything else from your experience?
As this is like my third crypto winter, so to speak. You learn to navigate through it And obviously, when I look at the previous crypto winters, have I known I would be in the position that I am today, I would have been grateful for them. And I obviously learned as much as I can from them. And I think what we can do today, at least for those that are suffering from current market conditions, is first of all, you have the opportunity of learning what you could have done better at this time. Learn from your mistakes. I think a mistake is not a bad thing if you learn to get the positive out of it in terms of learning for your future decisions. Also, I think I do a lot of exercise. I do a lot of mindfulness, a lot of journaling. Those type of things really affect to the positive on your have a very, very positive impact on mental health. And I think these are things that I recommend everyone to do. Not only those who suffered losses in crypto, but also people that are just in their day-to-day lives want to find more clarity. I think these things are very crucial in order to find those. So that's my recommendations.
Yeah, my recommendations, I think, are not less risky than crypto markets. The way that I'm winding down are, I think, a little bit kind of like at least as risky as crypto. I'm racing motorcycles. I used to do it professionally, super bikes, and I used to also compete in surfing. So that's how I wind down from markets. But basically and honestly, I'm a crypto and trading addict. I trade stocks, I trade crypto. I love it. I love the bear markets. I love the bull markets. Of course, I love the bull more. But as a trader, you gotta love the game. So yeah, and indeed, talking about games, of course, gaming. And yeah, before of that, family man and family first. That's basically my life.
Any other recommendations? Echo?
No, nothing from my side.
Well, my recommendation would be to go to a receptionless area, like where there's no reception, you can't do anything but switch off. Thank you very much for your time to you all. And we have one last announcement to make. We are picking 5 users who've been with us up until now, and 3 of them will be given $50 in Kryptomon tokens each, while 2 others will get 2 NFTs from Kryptomon. So the winners are going to be announced anytime now on the Crypto Coins Coach channel. Congratulations to you all. Remember to contact at CCC lowercase payments on Telegram within 24 hours to claim your spot. And sadly, guys, we've reached our time budget, but I want to say it was a real pleasure to host you guys. Some of you, again, here live on Crypto Coins Coach. I'm sure, our users have learned a lot, but also learned a great deal more about MEXC, Kryptomon, and the crypto market in general. So thank you very much, guys.
Thank you so much. And of course, guys, announcing that we have our listing happening tomorrow on Mexi. We're coming to Mexi. Cayman is coming to Mexi. Looking forward to see all of you guys trading with us, Cayman, during listing day. So go and open your Mexi accounts. Get ready because today we are going live on Mexi. And that's it. Thank you for having us again, coach and team.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
So I just wanted to say thank you so much for having us, MC. Thank you so much for the community. Thank you all for listening. That's it. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you guys once again, and thank you, dear Crypto Coins Coach followers. It was great to have you here with us today once again. I am MC, and I wish you all to land on the moon with us. Bye. Until the next one.
Bye, guys. Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you.